Hello, welcome to another educational video. Today we will explore some ideas about primary care workforce strategy. The number of appointments that GP practices complete daily is said to be increasing and possibly raising a safety question for the primary care team. This increased workload leads to staff burnout and exposes the practice to more human errors. Without a lasting solution in sight, practices are becoming innovative in how they manage their appointments. Some have introduced pre-triage using a series of well-structured questions to get the right patient to the right primary care team the first time. Most practices send out bulk messages to communicate to their patients on days when there is a critical staff shortage and roles cannot be filled. Others have moved to 15-minute slots per patient irrespective of whether it's urgent or routine. Despite these changes, most practices fundamentally maintain an urgent list, which is basically where most of the unscheduled appointments are stacked for the duty team to sort. This list could become lengthy in proportion to the patient population. I've covered a reflection on urgent appointments in another video. The link is in the description below. In terms of solutions, we should consider a few systemic changes to relieve the pressures on primary care and foster the safe practice of medicine by the primary care team. 1. A King's Fund study found that 2/3 of trainees plan to work no more than 3 days a week in their first year of qualifying. According to a BMA data analysis of the NHS GP workforce, aside from the obvious observation that fewer doctors are looking after a greater number of patients, it reported that 64% of qualified permanent GPs work between 15 to 37.5 hours a week. It also noted that the number of GPs choosing to work less than full-time has been climbing. This is likely related to their shift towards working schedules that let them better manage their daily workload, lower stress, improve work-life balance, and prevent illness and burnout. Could we introduce consultation limits per clinician per day? What is the safe number of consultations per session per GP? Could this make it easier for GPs and staff of the primary care team to take on full-time roles? 2. Develop locally produced health-related videos and document lived experiences of a few illnesses. This should show how these illnesses evolve over time to help educate the public on self-management where appropriate. Our society should be moving towards increased health awareness and leveraging technology to improve population health. Creating these impactful patient communications that highlight the GP's role and help patients understand what to anticipate from their practice. This information should be held on every practice's webpage. 3. Determine the average unscheduled appointment in an area and share the load across a primary care network. Incentivize this additional work. 4. Manage recruitment and allocate a sensible staff quota per day, which may allow additional locum primary care teams to work remotely or on-site when appropriate. Access to locum cover for sickness, leave, ad hoc work, etc. ensures patient safety. Individually, it may be a preferred way of working. Market forces usually come into play in pricing this type of work. 5. Educate new entrants into the profession on the business of primary care early in their training. This might spur the professionals' entrepreneurial, innovative, and leadership minds to engage more confidently and tackle the challenges of primary care. 6. Embed quality improvement methodology to sustain general practice business and the safe practice of medicine. I hope this stimulates more discussion with the right stakeholders to improve and sustain this beloved profession. Thanks for watching.